Hello everyone, my name is Sumati. I'm a graduate student at University of Wyoming. Today I'm going to present my research work of solving ordinary differential equations in parallel for near real-time transient stability analysis. Transient stability is the ability of a system to remain in synchronous even after large disturbances occur. Therefore, transient stability analysis involves in solving numerous differential and algebraic equations. In the slide, we can see that the equation 1 describes the differential equations, and equation 2 describes the algebraic equation of a power system. The typical transient stability analysis is shown in this flowchart, where power flow solution is obtained, and with this we compute initial conditions, and with this we solve the differential and algebraic equation for a particular time step, and then the time step is advanced for the next one. For the entire time length, it is an iterative process. So my test case was classical model of synchronous generators. So swing equation describes the rotor dynamics of synchronous generators. So for simple test case, I chose one machined infinite bus in which a single synchronous generator is connected to a substation of large power system, and even after large disturbances occurred, the bus voltage and the frequency remains constant. So this equation describes the swing equation with respect to input mechanical power and output electrical power, and omega is the relative speed. And even after large disturbances occurred, the torque angle delta needs to be constant, or the rate of change of delta should be equal to 0. So this is the parameters that I have for my test system with respect to swing equation, and also I assume the fault occurred at 0.5 seconds at one of the middle of the lines, and the fault is cleared at 0.8 seconds by isolating that faulted line from the system. So the state variable representation of swing equation is being depicted as the two equations, and solving these two ODEs is using a numerical integration method is sequential, and it is inherently sequential. So the parallel approach for this solving ODE is the temporal domain decomposition, in which the time interval is divided into small sub-intervals, and each sub-interval is solved in parallel. So there are several algorithms that have temporal domain decomposition, and one of them is parallel algorithm, which has coarse grid solution and fine grid solution. The coarse grid solution gives us a solution for larger time step and is less accurate compared to fine grid solution, which solves for less time step and give more accurate results. The flowchart for parallel algorithm is being depicted here. With the initial condition of ODE, we start to solve the coarse grid in sequential, and once we get the coarse grid values, we take it as initial condition for fine grid and solve each of the fine grid in parallel for with smaller time step, which is more accurate. And for the refinement of the solution, we use predictor corrector, and if the algorithm does not converge, then we iterate the process. So implementation of parallel was done on CPU and GPU, and we can see that the parallel algorithm gives much accurate result compared to without predictor corrector method. And I chose the coarse grid time step to be 0.01 and fine grid time step to be 1/10 of coarse grid time step. Choosing the coarse grid time step needs to be very crucial, because larger coarse grid time step must diverge the solution. Also, we have the speed up seen for both single precision and double precision, where we can see that the performance of CUDA is much higher even for single and double precision, where we get speed up of 70x and 40x respectively. With this, I can conclude that it is possible to achieve near real-time transient stability analysis of solving the ODEs in parallel using GPU, but which is offline now. And also there is the progress of implementation of other temporal domain decomposition algorithms, and it will be compared against the performance of parallel algorithm and seen which is better. Thank you.